Childe's story domain, wonderfully named the Institute for Toy Research, is just as linear as any other domain in the game. A set of events must be followed procedurally, starting with defeating these slimes, activating 3 Hydra monuments, and pressing a switch to free Teucer. Next, we battle more slimes before seeing Teucer again and pressing more switches. We dash through lasers while crossing a bridge, and then it's the final showdown. But there's one difference that sets this domain apart from other story domains, and that difference is this little rascal. Because progression relies on Teucer's location when you reach certain points, what happens when our reliable little rascal isn't where he's supposed to be? To put it simply, a whole lot of stuff breaks. Let's take a look. So it surprises me that this domain can be broken. Just about everything in this game seems to have a sort of fallback that prevents the player from getting stuck in story progression. Though I suppose, in a sense, this does as well, for quitting the domain will reset everything. To start, let's go straight to Teucer. We're able to get into the room by squeezing through some unfinished textures on either side of the room. Unsurprisingly, he doesn't react when approached. Getting into here is a one-way trip, and we have to reset. Okay, let's go to the end and traverse backwards. Teucer has started his countdown. Yes, the very Teucer still stuck in the room at the beginning. Ruin guards spring to life and attack, and when the countdown nears the end that normally cues a cutscene, everything just falls apart and destroyed ruin guards appear. Though a new quest marker tells us to go over here, nothing happens when we do. We backtrack to this contraption and raise the gate. Nothing too out of the ordinary, although the cutscene of reuniting with Teucer does not begin. As we climb the stairs, a quest marker is placed over the contraption we just deactivated. Shooting it again doesn't make it go away. On the other side of the bridge, the doors are shut. Because of this, we have to skip the hallway with the switch for a moment and clear the second slime room. Approaching the switch, we get another quest marker and nothing happens. Fair enough. Onward with the backtracking. The camera pans as Childe and Paimon talk. This is another dead end, so from here it's back to the beginning, but not before we get another quest marker. This one also doesn't go away when approached. As an aside, going back to the switch right now still does nothing. Going to the other switch that Teucer is supposed to hit also does nothing. Once we're back at the beginning, it's on to freeing Teucer from the room. That's a lot of quest markers. After taking down some slimes and activating the switch, the cutscene plays normally. One of the quest markers is also gone now. Not that it does much good because another permanent one pops up right away in the next room. And yep, the one down here still doesn't go away either. Back at the switch that Teucer is supposed to help us with, he just doesn't help us and we're stuck. Kid, do not make me come over there. Not that anything comes of it. Alright, this place is completely busted. And the quest markers, oh geez, the quest markers are everywhere. Let's try this again, but while avoiding spots that trigger quest markers. The final room is entered, Teucer counts down, and broken ruin guards appear. And then it's back to the beginning to run through the rest of the domain normally. Perhaps it's no real surprise that things work this time. But I'll reiterate here that the fact that things broke to begin with is a surprise given how it's not something I've run into in all my domain explorations. The quest logic for this one seems to be coded differently. It appears to only check if the player has reached a location before then checking if Teucer has moved. At the end, we reunite with Teucer and it breaks. Again. Teucer is stuck in his counting animation, and because there's no barrier here, we can walk up to him. He's definitely peeking. How does this guy not see his brother's crazy battle? His eyes aren't even closed. Anyways, finally broke Genshin Impact's quest logic. This started out with just wanting to explore the domain, I'll let b-roll that play as we conclude the video, but turned into a battle against the game's logic once I noticed quest markers popping up that wouldn't go away. Through this, we're able to glimpse how the domain is coded. It's a far cry different from Zhongli's domain where the quest will not advance, nor new quest markers show up without procedurally going through the place from start to finish. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, do note that a like and subscribe helps tons. This is Musashi, signing off. Till next time.